Hello, hi guys. Hi Juliet. Hi Susie. Hala. Thanks for coming back. Hi everyone. Yes, Mustafa. How's how was your day? I think most of you are from US, right? It should be nighttime now. Hello, hello. Oh, Canada. So your time zone is same as Moon's, right? Yeah, it's like 10:30 a.m. in the morning here. Yay, I'm starting the day with you guys. Okay, so we'll start the free list with Susie. Hi Siona, currently the free list is closed. You can catch me on my next live if you want a free reading. Thank you for helping me, Julia. Okay. Yeah, Susie, you know your timing, right? My one is the exact opposite. So it's like PM AM. So you'll see what's coming for you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Karina. I'll get to you right after Susie. Thank you so much. Okay, so Susie, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is kind of the feeling of being left out in the cold. I think maybe right now, like, you will feel like you're kind of like alone in the journey. Maybe like some things you feel like you can't let people know like how you feel. You just have to keep to yourself and handle things on your own. And then we have the Six of Swords and the Two of Cups. So with the Six of Swords over here, maybe like there has been like some negative thoughts you have been dealing with, or maybe like negative people you have been dealing with. I can see you like moving to calmer shores with them, or like moving away from all this negativity. So like your life will start being a little more peaceful without all this like negative energy or negative thoughts. And with the Two of Cups over here, you will start to like, because initially we had the feeling of being left out in the cold, right? I think once you overcome all this negative energy, negative people, you start to realize, you start to find people you can actually connect with, find people you actually feel supported with. So like initially maybe like you will feel a little alone, but once you get over all this negativity, you will start to be able to find a connection that makes you feel like supported and makes you feel like the people around you understand you. Yeah, so I think you'll kind of be in the energy right now of like still figuring out what you want, still like kind of feeling alone. But once you get over all of this, right, you will find people you can actually connect with, people who actually support you and people who actually help you improve in life. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you, Susie. Hi, Karina. Welcome back. May I know what's your question? Hi, Angie. Hi, Andre. Currently the free list is closed. If you want, you can donate for a reading, or you can catch me on my next live. No problem, Susie. Yeah, so maybe you'll feel kind of alone, but like it'll get better after you overcome all these negative people or these negative thoughts. Yep, it will, Susie. Is Karina here? Oh, Crystal, because donations take priority, so like I'll get Karina's question first, then I'll get to your question. Thank you for waiting. Okay, so what's coming towards you that you don't expect? Okay, let's see. Karina, I think, right, like the upcoming choices that you're going to make or like what you're going to do, you have to be kind of careful. Okay, I'll go through a reading, then you'll see like what I mean. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. So maybe right now, like anything that is going on in your life, like you feel quite like dissatisfied. And there's kind of the energy of like clinging on to some things in the past and like not willing to make changes. So there may be things that you know that you have to make changes in life, be it like your love life or other aspects of life. But you kind of want to hold on to the old ways of doing things. You kind of want to keep to people who are no good for you. Because actually, like, I think at first it'll be quite good because you have the Ten of Cups clarified by the Queen of Cups. So the Ten of Cups talks about like feeling very satisfied, and then if you have been going through a lot of hard times, like in your actual life or in your love life, then you'll find a resolution to it. You know how like the connection will feel more stable and comfortable. And like this is because both of you will start to be more open to your emotions. Both of you will start to push past all the insecurities and just let each other know like how you feel and what you want the relationship to be like or how you want things to go. And then we have the Fool card and clarified by the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords shows that there will be a situation that requires you to like muster all your courage and make a decision and take quick action. And with the Fool card here, it's something that it's unknown, something that you kind of have fears about, but you're willing to take a leap of faith into the unknown. So you don't really know the outcome, but when it happens, you're like, okay, I need to make this decision, and you choose to jump right into it. But we also have the Three of Swords clarified by the Devil. So like whatever you choose to jump into, right, might lead to a heartbreak. And with the Devil here, it may be someone you are like codependent to, someone you're like very attached to. So this person may not be good for you, but you kind of can't detach from this person, and you kind of have a lot of fears with regards to this relationship. And actually, like, I think when you take this leap of faith towards making this decision, it might lead to a heartbreak, or maybe this person will not give you what you actually want or what you actually hope for when you were making the decision. So yeah, actually, like, maybe things will seem like quite good at first, like with the person, and this will make you want to take the leap of faith. But you have to be careful that he might not be good for you. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'll pull an oracle for you and see what advice we have. Hi, Wilfria. Okay, thank you, Zanep. I'll get you after Karina's question. Okay, so Karina, on the bottom of the deck, we have sweet pea, which represents blissful pleasure. So this is telling you that you kind of already know like what will bring you happiness and who will bring you happiness. So try to follow what you're feeling. Don't stay attached to things that have a negative influence to your life. Don't like stay attached to people who like are a negative have a negative impact on your life. And then we have Pansy, which represents sweet thoughts. But I feel like this is actually telling you like, are the thoughts that you're having about whatever connection is around you, like actually like what is actually going on? Or are you just putting like making it seem better than it's actually supposed to be? So maybe someone may not be good for you. Maybe like there are people who are out there to like they kind of want to harm you, but you're kind of like seeing them with rose-colored glasses. You're kind of seeing them in a very positive way because of the way you perceive them, but it's not who they truly are. Yeah. So like maybe upcoming like whoever you reconnect with, it seems like the outcome seems quite as in initially it will seem quite good and you all can like click well, can understand each other. But you must be careful like when you have to make a decision about this person, don't be too impulsive. Try to understand if this person is really good for you. Because we actually have the three of swords here. So it may not like whoever you're thinking about or you may be connecting with may not be good for you. Yeah, I hope that helps you, Karina. Thank you for your donation. Okay, hi Rafia, thank you. I'll get yours after who's this? Zanet. Give me a second, You're welcome. Karina, just be careful because this one is your question was about something you didn't expect. Yeah, so just try to keep like be careful before jumping into anything. Okay, Zanet, please post your questions. Thank you for your donation. Okay, so you want to ask if Osman is planning to marry you. Okay. Okay, so we'll ask the pendulum first, then we'll see what we get from the card. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is Osman planning to marry Zanet? Yep, I'm getting a yes. We'll see what we can get about your relationship from the cards. Okay, so Zeynep, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant talks about like commitment and traditional kinds of relationship. So right now, like he knows that you are the one who's able to give him this type of commitment, and he knows that he will feel fulfilled and happy when he marries you. And then we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Knight of Swords. So with the Seven of Wands over here, it can be like, let's say there are people around like both of you that were talking about how the relationship may not work out, or maybe like he was having some negative thoughts about whether both of you can actually have a future together. But right now with the Knight of Swords over here, he doesn't really care about those obstacles. He doesn't really care about those challenges. He's trying to like ignore what other people say, ignore all his negative thoughts, and he wants to charge in to give you this offer. And then we have the Two of Wands clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So the Two of Wands over here is talking about him like making plans for the future, envisioning a future with you, and thinking about how to put these plans into action. And with the Three of Pentacles over here, he feels like both of you make a very good team. Both of you understand each other. Both of you can be able to work through differences and come to a consensus together. So even if there is conflict, you all will be able to find a resolution very quickly. And then we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Wands. So with the Two of Pentacles over here, he may have had some fear, or maybe he's trying very hard to balance like certain aspect of his life. And this may also be because like, because the Queen of Wands is how he sees you. So like he sees you as this very is always like in her own power and like very attractive to the people around. So like maybe he had some sort of fear, like maybe you may attract like more attention than he hopes his partner will attract. And like he had some sort of fear with regards to it. But right now he decided to push past all these fears and go where his heart tells him to go towards. That's why he's planning to marry you, as in it seems like he's going to take the steps to plan how he should go about it. Yeah, I hope that helps. Then I'll get to your... Okay, let's see what he wants to say to you first. Hi, Raphael. Yeah, it seems quite positive. If like you feel like he's not really doing anything, he's actually planning about how to move forward and how to make plans. So it seems quite good because he's not the type who will like rush in without a plan. Like he's really like taking a step back to see what he should do. Yeah, Raphael, I'm doing well. Hope you are too. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have, can you learn to trust me? I'm going to be honest with you. You're important to me. So maybe like there were times where he was like hiding some things, like not really like hiding like big things, like maybe like he didn't really confide in you and he didn't really tell you how he really feels. But right now he decided that he wants to be honest and wants to be open in the relationship. Then I'm ready to embrace the changes that will take place. So maybe like there are some things that he have to sacrifice in his life, some things that he has to give up, some friendships he may have to forgo, but he's willing to make all these changes because he wants to be with you. And then we have, I don't think sorry is going to be enough. I'm planning to surprise you with something better. So he could have disappointed you in some ways, or he could have done something that made you think that he doesn't want to settle down with you. But he wants to prove to you that he didn't mean it that way. And then finally, the perfect time to come together, our love will prove to be worth the wait. So whatever it is that both of you have been waiting for or have been working towards, it feels like it's time to push it forward. Okay, I hope that helps. So I'll get to your second question. So why did you get the promotion instead of the other co-workers? Okay. Okay, so Zanab, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. So this talks about like courage and determination to push past obstacles and like not being put down by things that you have failed in. So I think like as compared to your co-workers, right, you have more of this like courage and determination. Even when you face obstacles, like the higher ups can see that you have the determination to like push through all these obstacles, like unlike your other co-workers who may not have like such strength. And then we have the Seven of Cups clarified by the King of Wands. So with the King of Wands over here, it shows like you have the confidence to like make ideas come into reality. So like because we just now had the strength card, right? It shows like how you can push past obstacles. The King of Wands is also someone who's not afraid of obstacles. He has the confidence to like go with his ideas, the confidence to make sure things happen, the confidence to like bring ideas into reality. So he's also a very independent person. He kind of don't listen to others. Like he will take the advice of others, but he'll make sure he adds his own opinions into it. And with the Seven of Cups over here, it shows like you are very like decisive about what you want. So you're able to look past all these illusions. You're able to make solid choices that will benefit the company. And then we have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Ace of Cups. So the Queen of Swords is someone who doesn't really bring emotions into the picture. Like you're able to see things as it is, and like you're able to look through like other people's lives. So like whoever who come to you and they don't really have good intentions, you're able to tell that this will not be good for the company, and you're able to like cut them out. And the Queen of Swords is also someone who's very loyal. So like I think their impression of you is that even if they increase your rank, right, you will still stay loyal to the company. You will not like start getting so full of yourself. You will not start to like look down on other people around you. And with the Ace of Cups over here, it shows that even though you know how to put up these boundaries, even though you know how to cut people out who are no good for the company, you also still have this very loving heart. You care for the people around you, and you're able to spread love to the people around you. So you have these two sides. Like even though you know how to cut off your emotions and like don't bring it into the picture, there's also this emotional side of you that makes people feel loved, makes people feel like comfortable when they talk to you. And then we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Knight of Swords reverse. So the Knight of Swords reverse over here, there may be other of your co-workers that are kind of like directionless when they start to plan stuff for the company. So maybe like they will take on a project, but they don't really know where the project is heading. Maybe they're kind of like scattered in what they choose to do, or like scattered in the direction they want to head towards. And this can also be saying that they tend to like take more than they can handle, but they're not able to manage. So with the Six of Swords over here, I see that the higher ups may choose to like look past all of these people who like may not be good for the company, or like it's not really like not good for the company, but if they have a higher rank, they're still not able to benefit the company as much as you do. Okay, then we'll pull an oracle card for you. Yeah, so it seems quite good. It's really like because of like your personality and the way you work that makes you stand out from your co-workers and give you this promotion. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have let go of control and relax into flow. So maybe like I think you have the tendency to like overthink situations, or maybe like sometimes when something happens, then you think like, oh, does this mean that something bad might happen, or does this person have an ulterior motive? So this is telling you like try to just go with the flow. Like sometimes people don't really have that much thoughts when they try to approach you or they try to do something to you. Yeah. And then we have be bold, don't be afraid to stand out. So I think from your readings, it seems like you are the kind of person who have very strong personality, who's able to like kind of stand out from like your co-workers, but currently maybe like you feel you don't really see like how you don't really see your abilities, you don't really see like how you stand out from the rest. But this is telling you to like trust the way you are and just like show who you truly are, because you have all these talents, you have all these like gifts that you have that will help to benefit the company and help to benefit your life. Okay, I hope that helps you. Oh, thank you, Zanet. Thank you for your donations. Okay, so now we have Rafia. Thank you for donating, Rafia. Hi, Tara. Tara, currently the free list is closed. If you want, you can donate for a reading or you can catch me on my next live. Okay, so you want to know how Louis think and feel about you. Okay. Raphael, my day went well. Actually, I just started my day. It's like 11 a.m. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords over here shows that he thinks that you are someone who's able to find the shortcuts when doing things. So let's say like you all have a project together or you all have like some plans together. You'll always be able to like find the easy way out. You'll always be able to make things easier for others. And then we have the wheel of fortune clarified by the devil reverse. So with the devil reverse over here, it shows like he thinks that you are someone who's very self-aware about yourself. Like you know like what are your positive traits, what are your negative traits, what you can do and what you cannot do. And like when you know that you have like a bad habit or you know that something is no good for you, you're able to go away from it instead of being attached to it. And with the wheel of fortune over here, he thinks that you are someone who's very like easygoing. Like you just let things go with the flow. You don't really try to control things, but you know how to make sure that it's not negative for you. And then we have the hangman clarified by the page of cups. So with the hangman over here, it may mean that he thinks that you are someone who kind of like don't take impulsive action. Like you always like try to see things from a different perspective before you choose to take action towards something. And this also means like you know that it's not really the right time and you will always try to like wait till you think the moment is right before you take action towards something. Because with the page of cups over here, it shows like let's say you have like a lot of love, a lot of passion for something, but you kind of like hold back a little because you have some fears whether it is the right thing to do. You have some fears whether it's the right time to do this. So these two cards together shows like you are someone who don't take impulsive actions. Even if it's something like you really, really, really want to do, you don't really like go forth towards it that quickly until you make sure that you're able to do it correctly. You're able to give the person what what the person deserves or what the person wants. And then we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands. So his feelings towards you, he feels like you are someone who's very like goal oriented. Like you kind of like you're able to look towards the near future. You're able to make big plans for the future, and you're able to set these goals that about what you want in the future. Raphael, I can help you check later whether he has those kind of feelings, whether he likes you as a person. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then yeah, so you're able to set goals for the future and you're able to make plans. Like you're able to like look towards what is going to happen and you will know like what steps you need to take to put this into action. And with the Ace of Wands over here, it shows like he feels you're a very like passionate person. Like once you set your mind onto something, once you have this goal, you're able to push towards it despite the difficulties and despite the obstacles. And then we have the Hermit clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So he feels like maybe at times you are kind of like mm, not really a loner, but you like your alone time more than spending time with others. Maybe like you're a person who like he feels like you're someone who self-reflects a lot and like spend time alone to like think about things instead of like discussing that much with others. So a lot of your goals and a lot of your plans, right, are like things like you don't really discuss it with others. Like you have this goal for yourself and you're moving towards it. And with the Four of Pentacles over here, it may show that he feels like you're someone who like kind of try to hold on to the foundations you have in life. So maybe like there are a lot of things that you're trying to hold together. There are a lot of people you're trying to support, maybe your family, maybe like you're trying to show support to your friends. And like and like this shows like even though you're very tired, even though you're trying to like keep everyone together, you don't really show it. Like at most you'll just spend time alone because you're tired of like always being there for other people instead of being there for yourself. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Does Louis like Raphael as a person? Yeah, Raphael, so I'm getting a yes. So it's like his impression of you is quite positive. Like how you can like find your way through things and how you don't really make impulsive moves, and like you have very clear goals for yourself. Maybe like the only thing is that you don't really hang out that much with others. Maybe like you like to keep to yourself a little more. But that is not a negative thing because we have the Four of Pentacles over here. So he feels like you're kind of keeping to yourself because you're quite overwhelmed by responsibilities you have been taking up. And that's why he feels like you have to have your alone time. You're welcome, Rafael. So, what's your second question? Hi, Yuli. I'm doing good. Currently, the free list is closed. If you want, you can catch me on my next live. Yeah, after I'm done with this, I'll take a short break. Then I should be coming back on. Rafael, let's see what he wants to say to you. Rafael, I think he is. Because I put the cards. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have I'm afraid. So there are some things like he's scared to tell you. There's some things he's scared to show you. And then we have this card. I think I'm falling in love. So I have a feeling, right? He's kind of attracted to the way like you're passionate about your goals. He's attracted to you as a person. But maybe because you kind of keep to yourself, so he's not sure if like you're really open to like other people approaching you and like open to letting a relationship come into your life. Then we have let's go on an adventure. And then we have I miss you. And then I'm worried about what you think of me. So that's why he's kind of afraid. He's not sure if like you will accept him because it seems like you're someone who's very like goal oriented. You don't really care much about the people around you, but like maybe you don't put them as priority. Like you're more focused on your goals, you're more focused on your thoughts and how you feel. Yeah, so I think he does have that sort of attraction for you, but he's afraid to make a move. Yeah, so your instinct is correct. He's really attracted to you. And just when you said it, that card jumped out. The I think I'm falling in love. Okay, Rafael, let me know what's your second question. Okay, hi Tara. Thank you for your donation. I'll get you after Rafael's second question. No problem, Yuli. If you're still awake, maybe you can catch me on the next live. Okay, so you want to ask how Chris feels about you. Okay. Is Chris a romantic interest also? No, it's okay. I'm also always curious about how people feels about me. Okay, so Rafael, on the bottom of the deck we have the wheel of fortune again. So I think like the people around you kind of sees you as this very easygoing person who's always like going with the flow and not trying to control too much of things. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Wands. So the way he sees you is actually kind of the same as the other guy also, like how you're very driven towards your goals, how you're a very like hard worker, you're very focused on the things you do. And like once you have your eyes set on this goal, once you have the passion for this thing, you kind of like don't care about the hardships. You put in the focus, you put in the effort to push towards it. And then we have the Four of Swords clarified by the Ten of Swords. So he may know that in the past you have went through like some difficult times, or maybe like you spoke to him about it. And currently the way he feels about you is that you kind of need a break from all of these tough times, or like you're trying to take a break from all of these. So this can also be like negative energy, negative thoughts that you have, and like things that you're trying not to think about, and he feels like you're just trying to heal and trying to forget about these things. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is someone who's like very stable, very committed, but kind of like slow moving. But this is because he's trying to ensure that things he jump into will not like result in a big risk. So how he feels about you is that you're this very stable person. You kind of like I think you're kind of like stubborn in the ways you do things, and like you're very focused on like your goal. So once you're aiming towards something, you will slowly move towards it and ensure that the the thing that you're offering is stable, and like your finances and all, like you're not taking a big risk. You're ensuring that what you're working towards is very solid, very stable. Okay, on this guys, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of like attraction, as in like romantic attraction, but he doesn't really have a very bad impression of you. He sees you as this very like stable person, this person who's kind of like focused on work, focused on finances, and focused on like healing from some past issues. Okay, but let's see what he wants to say to you. I'm in I'm in Singapore. I suddenly forget where I'm from. Okay, so Raphael, on the bottom of the deck, we have I'm so attracted to you. But what I'm getting from the card seems like he's attracted to the way you're passionate about your goals. He's attracted to the way like you're very focused on your work. Like maybe it's like a trait that he doesn't have, or maybe it's a trait that he wants to be like, but he can't really achieve. And then we have I keep asking about you. So I feel like he's quite like curious about what's going on in your life, because you seem like you're very focused on your career only, and like you don't really mm, like he's not sure about what else is going on in your life, or like what you're really like. And then we have I'm hurt, I can't get the words out right. So maybe like sometimes like he wants to talk more to you, he wants to interact more with you, he wants to like understand you better. But maybe like sometimes when you speak to him, you may talk more about work, or you may be focused on your work instead of like focusing on the conversation with him. Then this may be like something you're subconsciously doing, So it's not like you're really like purposely talking about your work all the time, but because it's always on your mind, whenever you talk to him, you talk about your work only. So this may kind of like hurt him, like not really hurt, but like maybe he feels like he wants to talk about other stuff with you, but you're kind of too focused on like these things that are going on in your life. Okay, thank you for your donation, Rafael. I hope that helps. You're welcome. Okay, then we have Tara's donation. Hi Newton, happy birthday. Currently the free list is closed. If you want, you can catch me on my next live. Okay, so what happened and whether you can trust him in... Okay. Let's ask if you can trust him first, then we'll see like what's going on and what you should know. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Can Tara trust him? Tara, I'm getting a no. Let's see what's going on and why you can't trust him. Mustafa, were you at school yesterday? You didn't come on yesterday. Mustafa, you either talk about my accent or you talk about my voice. Stop laughing at me. No, it's okay. Just wondering where you were. Next time just come and say hi so I know that you're alive. Okay, so Tara, about what happened, right? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. So the Empress shows that he's very attracted to you. He sees a lot of potential in the relationship with you. He wants to like kind of grow the relationship with you and nurture this connection. And then we have the Devil clarified by the Page of Cups. So the Devil talks about like fears, insecurities, and like kind of addictions. So there is a certain element of like codependency in this relationship. Maybe like both of you, sometimes like things don't really work out between both of you, but both of you try to overlook these differences. Both of you like just ignore like the problems that you are facing because there's this attachment to the relationship. So it makes it hard for any one of you to walk away. And it makes it hard for things to actually go in a healthy way. And with the Page of Cups over here, even though there is like love, there's a lot of like holding back because of like insecurity, because of not knowing whether it is the right thing to do, and not knowing like whether you or him really wants this. So you have to be careful because there seems to be quite a lot of codependency in the relationship and like some sort of unhealthy attachment. And then we have the Ten of Swords clarified by the Page of Swords. So the Ten of Swords talks about walking away from like past hurt, past resentment. So be it like something that has happened in the connection with him, or like let's say something he has been through in the past. He's still in the process of healing from it. He's still in the process of walking away from it. But while he's walking away from it, he's taking a risk and like trying to explore something with you. So if right now like you feel like his actions are a bit inconsistent or like what he says and what he does are is different, it's because like he's still like healing from something that has happened in the past, but he's still taking this risk towards you. And then let's look into why you cannot trust him. But from what I was getting in the initial cards, I have a feeling it's because he's not really ready yet. Like there are some things he's still holding on from the past. There are some things that he's still healing from. But he's taking the risk towards you so that he can forget this pain. It's not because he has already healed from this pain. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords talks about like conflict, talks about like trying to win the other person and trying to be the one that is correct. So maybe like right now in your connection, right, there is a lot of like trying to prove the other person wrong, or like a lot of worries that you all have about making things work. But all of these are like both of you are kind of keeping it to yourself, like you're not voicing it out to each other. And then we have the Ace of Swords and the Two of Cups. So the Ace of Swords here tells you to be very clear about whether you really want this relationship with him and whether he is good for you. With the Two of Cups here, it reminds you that a relationship connection needs you to feel supported, needs you to feel understood, needs you to like kind of say things and the person will understand and not take you the wrong way. So the first step you have to do is be very clear about what you want. And I think the next thing is you have to try to communicate with him and try to talk about it. Because I think right now he may still be holding on to things that have happened in the past. He may still be like worried about a lot of things. And I think on your end, you're also quite worried about a lot of things. But both of you are not really communicating how you truly feel. And this kind of leads to some sort of disconnect. Yep, so I think the reason why you can't really trust him is because he's still healing from the pain and he's still like holding on to this past hurt. So right now, maybe like try to be clear whether you really want to be with him and then try to communicate with him and come to a resolution. Because I think right now he's not really being honest with you. Yeah, I hope that helps. Thank you, Tara. Hi, Muskan. Muskan, you missed my free list again. But I'm coming on live later if you're still awake. Assuming that you're from US or so, then it's probably almost 12 a.m. now. Okay, so who else? Actually, Muskan, are you still here? If you're still here, say hi. Cause right, I'm not sure who else from the free list is here. If they are not here, I can replace you inside. Yeah, but you have to wait a while cause I need to check if they are still here. Is anyone from the free list still here? Yeah, Mustafa, come and say hi. Wish does that too. She comes and say hi to me. Yeah, I only read for one person on the free list. You're welcome, Tara. I hope that helps. Like, really try to communicate to him and try to be clear about whether this is good for you. Okay, if they are not coming back, then I will read for Muskan. Then I will read for Juliet and Mustafa. You wonder what hurt him? Yeah, I'll try to see. Give me a moment. Okay, so Tara, I'm getting like maybe it's a relationship that he had in the past or someone he wanted to be with, but the person didn't really like reciprocate. So we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So the Seven of Pentacles here shows that it is a situation where he kind of like planted his seeds in. He kind of like was waiting for things to grow. He kind of was just like being patient and seeing how things go. But with the Five of Cups, it shows like he he had a lot of regrets and disappointment with regards to this situation. And it was something that kind of made him sink in this very negative energy that love goes this way. Yeah, so I really think it's a past relationship or something that he wanted to build with, someone he wanted to build a family with, but did not manage to get to that point. Because the Ace of Pentacles here is talking about like a stable relationship, giving a solid offer and like offering a long-term relationship. But with the moon over here, it shows like there were a lot of secrets in the relationship, a lot of things that was unknown, a lot of things that was not really talked about. And with the Four of Wands here, it shows like his desire to build this stable solid family with this person. But because there were a lot of like secrets kept in the relationship and like a lot of things that was like unrevealed, it did not get to that point. So maybe like the person that he was dealing with like was not being honest with him, or like maybe they just couldn't communicate well. That's why your advice here was to like kind of talk to him about it and like see which point of his life he is in right now and whether he's ready. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation, Tara. Yeah, I think Muskan left. Oh, hi, T. Okay, T, you can ask your question now. And last love. Yep, I'll add you to the list too. So we'll have T and last. Okay. Okay, so you want to ask what's coming towards you in love. Okay. Okay, so T, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is a reminder for you to not sink in any like negative energy and not harp on to things that have happened in the past. So maybe you have some regrets and some relationships that did not work out. This is telling you to kind of like release all of these things that have happened so that you can move forward. Because what's coming towards you in love seems quite good, we have the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Sun talks about like optimism and like happy times and like having fun with the person you're with. So whoever that is coming towards you, right? Be it like starting off as friends or just like coming in as a potential partner, it will be someone who brings you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy in your life. And with the Queen of Pentacles over here, I can see that the reason why he's attracted to you is because you're kind of very dedicated to your goals, like things that you have in mind that you want to do. You're very dedicated towards it, and this person will be attracted to that quality of you. And also kind of to the fact that like you know how to take care of yourself and also take care of the people around you. And like he sees this stable future with you and he wants to build with you. So actually, like I think your love life will start picking up. You'll start to see like positive things happening, even if it's not like straight away like starting into a relationship. You will see like you start having a good time with the people around you. You start seeing potential partners, and like this is a reminder for you not to sink in those negative energies and kind of work hard towards your goals because the person who is attracted to you is kind of attracted to the fact that you can work hard towards your goals and you're passionate about your goals. Okay, I hope that helps you. Thank you, T. Okay, so last, you want to know what are Crystal's intentions towards you. You're welcome. So don't See, don't sink in those negative energy. Try to look at the positives and then like focus on yourself also. You're welcome. Yeah, wait, I'll get you later. Then Rohan and Jessica, the free list currently closed. If you want, you can catch me on my next live for a free reading. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Jessica. I'm coming on later, so if like you're still awake or if like your time zone is normal timing, yeah, then you can catch me later. Okay, so last on the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups talks about like emotional fulfillment and feeling very happy with the other person. So right now his intentions, right, is to have a good time with you and is to get his wishes granted. So his wish is to be with you, is to have a relationship with you. And if both of you are in a relationship, you all will have, you all will bring it to a more committed level. And then we have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So the Knight of Wands over here talks a lot about passion, talks a lot about taking risks, and talks about like not fearing rejection or fearing things going wrong, but just jumping into things. So right now his intentions, right, is to like start things up with you. And this is very led by passion. And with the Ten of Swords here, there may be things that have happened in the past that are still haunting the both of you. There may be things that um maybe it's not really like between both of you, but maybe it's his individual past that have been going on. Yeah, so like not talking. So he wants to start it up again because with the Knight of Wands here, it shows a lot of passion. It shows like maybe he had some fears with regards to like communicating with you, but right now he doesn't want to fear those things already. He wants to like push past it and like start communication up again. But with the Ten of Swords here, there may be things that have happened in the past that he's still trying to walk away from. There may be like some hurt or some resentment that he's still trying to release. So maybe right now, like, even though he wants to start things up with you, he sees the emotional fulfillment with you. He's still trying to slowly walk away from this pain before he start things up with you. So his intentions is actually to come in with this offer and like start things up passionately with you again. But right now he's taking the steps to forget about things that have happened in the past. Or maybe he also like kind of wants to start communication up again so you can release the things that have happened in the past and both of you can start up again. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you, Lars. And then we have Vic. Okay, so you want to ask if you will meet Aubrey in Kentucky. Okay. You're welcome. It seems like he wants to move towards you, so I don't think you have to worry that much. But maybe on your end, you also try to release things that have happened. Like, don't keep remembering the negative past. His intentions is to communicate. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Vic meet Aubrey in Kentucky? Vic, I'm getting a no. Let's see. Do you want to know more about your connection with him, or do you want to know more about the reason why you won't see him? No, last I'm talking to Vic. But for your case, really, you don't have to feel depressed because he wants to come towards you and communicate. But you really just have to forget about things that have happened in the past and all those hurt that you have went through. Because if not, both of you will not be able to communicate well also. Wait, I'll see the reason why you won't meet Aubrey. You're welcome. Yeah, because even if he wants to communicate, if you stay in this negative energy, then both of you will not be able to reconnect again. So on your end, you really have to release everything that have happened also in order to let him come back and like communicate what he wants. Yep, Les, it'll get better, don't worry. No, Les, if there is another girl, he wouldn't want to come back to you. It's really because of things that have happened. That's why I told you that you have to kind of don't hold on to all these things these negative things about the connection. Cause like I think on your end you have a lot of worries about like, is he even loyal to you? Is he even like sincere to you? And on his end, he's very stressed by all these expectations. But if there is another person, right, he wouldn't want to come back to you. There wouldn't be the Knight of Wands. So right now, like both of you really have to work on like forgetting about things that have happened in the past in order to move forward. Vic, I think Aubrey might have a slight romantic interest in you because we have the star card. So the star talks about like hopes, desires, and like some sort of like just wishing for someone. So because I asked what you should know about your connection and you have the star card. So this may be like on your end, you're kind of like wishing for him. But it also gives me the thought like he's kind of like hoping for something with you also. And then we have the Eight of Swords and the Page of Cups. So the Eight of Swords talks about being stuck in one's own mental prison, kind of like wanting to communicate certain things but not able to. So I feel like he kind of wants to like communicate with you. He kind of want to let you know how he feels about you and like what he wants with you. But with the Page of Cups over here, the Page of Cups shows like he kind of have a slight interest towards you, but this is not really like the very deep love. It's just like maybe the starting kind of romantic interest. But with the Page of Cups, it shows like he's kind of like holding back with like due to some sort of fear. Maybe he's scared that it's not the right time. Maybe he's scared that you will not accept him. So yeah, I think maybe the reason you won't meet him is because he's kind of like he may choose not to come forward towards you. He may choose to be more busy with like the things that are going on in his life. But if you're talking about love, I think he does have the interest towards you, but he doesn't know how to express it. And so maybe you can try to contact him instead. So like you all will meet, not like coincidentally, but really arrange a meetup. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you, Vic. Hey, Mustafa, what's your question? Is Juliet still here? Okay. Hi, Raphael. Raphael, are you from US also? Oh wait, you are, right? Now it's like 12 a.m. UK. UK. Raphael, why are you awake at such a weird timing? It's like 12 p.m. right now. Oh yeah, love, you're from the free list, right? Let me know what's your question. Okay, so how will people at school think of you about... Okay. Okay, so Mustafa, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So, like, in comparison to the King of Wands, right? The King of Wands is someone who, like both of them have a lot of confidence, but the King of Wands is someone who, like, take actions towards others. But the Queen of Wands kind of, like, take actions to, like, improve herself. So, like, I think overall how it affects you, right, is, like, you start being more confident and more, like, self-assured, and kind of, like, you'll be in your energy where you don't really care about what other people think, because as long as it makes you happy, you will feel this confidence and this boost. And how they feel about you, we have the Six of Wands and the Two of Wands. So the Six of Wands here talks about, like, victory and success. So I think they'll feel like you are someone who's, like, very attractive, someone who stands out in the crowd, someone who's, like, very successful in the things he do, someone who knows, like, what is good for you, and able to, like, show off, like, things that complement well with you. And with the Two of Wands here, I'm getting the feeling like they kind of, like, want to get it also. So, like, yeah, because the Two of Wands talks about, like, envisioning the future, making goals for the future, making plans for the future. And this shows, like, something about you will inspire them to get the same thing as you. And, like, kind of, like, so that they have the same, like, charisma that you have. And how it affects you, we have the Death and the Ten of Cups. So with the Death here, I think there will be some sort of, like, transformation you'll feel, some sort of change, some sort of new start. So maybe, like, you have been feeling like people didn't really give you much attention, or, like, you're not able to, like, communicate well with people around you. But this shows, like, there will be some sort of change, like, you will feel like there is a change, and, like, you'll be able to, like, feel more stable in your connections with others, feel more, like, comforted, like, when speaking to them, and you'll feel more happy generally. Yeah, so it seems like it's very powerful. Yeah, it seems quite good. I think you have good taste. Oh, Raphael. Yeah, it's like, what time is it? 3 or 4 a.m. Yeah, I used to have a period where I kept sleeping at 6 a.m. Then it took me a while to, like, shift back to my normal sleep cycle. Hiya, Riza. Currently, the free list is closed. If you want, you can catch me on my next live. Yep, I'm coming on shortly after, actually. So if you're still awake, or if, like, whatever timing is okay for you, you can try to catch me on my next live. Just, like, keep the notifications on. Okay, so you want to ask if Leo and you will get things sorted out, and when? Okay, love the like, for timing questions, right? We can't really, like, pin down, like, exactly when, but I can try to give you a rough estimate of how many months. No problem, Mustafa. Yeah, Krista, just leave your question. I'll get to you. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Leo and Love get to sort things out? Will it be within the next 3 months? Okay, so I'm getting that both of you will be able to sort things out, and it will happen within the next 3 months. But just take note that timing is fluid, so it may happen earlier or it may happen slightly later. Okay, so love, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups says that both of you will start being more open to your emotions. Maybe like you all have like some insecurities previously that you all didn't voice out to each other. Right now, both of you will start to like be more open and let each other know like how you feel. And then we have the Temperance and the King of Pentacles. So the Temperance shows that if like previously there was some like arguments or conflict and like maybe an imbalance in the relationship, right now both of you will work towards finding this balance, trying to talk things out and like working things out again. And with the King of Pentacles over here, I can see that he's actually quite loyal to you and like he's starting to work on how to give you a solid foundation and kind of like mm, make sure that he's the ideal partner for you. So like maybe there were things that he was unable to do previously. Currently right now he has learned like what he need to do already and he knows like what he need to do, what he cannot do. And he has already made those changes to be the ideal partner for you. So yeah, whatever it is, it seems like both of you will be able to work through things and it's quite soon. It's like within the next 3 months. So it may happen soon because the energy we're picking up on seems to be quite good. Okay, thank you. Then I'll get to Krista's question. Hi, stop. Stop, I'm doing well. Stop the free list. You can catch the next live. It should be shortly after. Yeah. Juliet, let me know what's your question. You're welcome, love. Okay, so Krista, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords talks about someone who's very ambitious, very determined, kind of like not afraid about the challenges and wanting to rush in. So I can see that right now he kind of like wants to like charge towards you, kind of have already set his eyes on you as the goal. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. With the Ten of Pentacles, it shows that he feels like he's able to build a family with you. He's able to get this solid foundation with you and like grow the connection together. But with the Two of Pentacles, it shows like he may have some sort of fear about whether he's able to handle a relationship and other aspects of his life, fear about whether he's not really seeing things as it is and there is something that is hidden from him. So overall, it seems like his feelings towards you is very positive. He wants to bring things to a committed level, but he may have some sort of fear that is holding him back right now, or maybe some responsibilities that is holding him back from coming forward with a commitment. But he kind of wants to rush in already. It's just that he's kind of conflicted right now. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you, Krista. Okay, so you want to know if it is a new person or past ex. Juliet, do you want to know like who's the one you settle down with, or as in like who's the one you will choose in April, or who's the one coming towards you in April? You're welcome. Yeah, so maybe give him some time. I think he's still trying to balance things in his life, Krista. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will the one that offers Juliet a solid love commitment in April be a past person? So it will be a new person. Okay, Juliet, I'm getting a new person. Let's see whether we can identify who that is. I mean like his personality. Hi, Mr. Krabs. Currently the free list is closed. You can catch me on my next live. I should be coming on shortly after I end this. Maybe not that short, maybe half an hour later. Okay, no problem. Thank you for understanding. Okay, so Julia, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. So the person that is coming in, right, will feel like he's your soulmate. So like you all will have mutual attraction. Both of you will like encourage each other to be your best selves. And like you all will feel like very connected, very understood, and find support in each other. and like the conversations are all very like harmonious, like there's very little conflict. And then we have the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. The King of Wands shows like his direction in a relationship. So he's the kind who's like very charismatic, someone who has a lot of confidence. Like once he have this idea or this goal about how he want the relationship to go, he will like push towards it. But he's the kind who's like kind of turned off when people are like clingy or needy. He's the kind who like likes it when you are very independent. Someone like he will like it when you don't restrict his freedom. So like he's not the kind who like want to meet you like every single day or want to talk to you every single day. Only maybe sometimes like maybe like you all have like very like passionate conversations. Then after that he will just go on to do his own things. Then in the Knight of Pentacles, right, it shows like when he commit to like a certain aspect of his work or his career or anything, he's very committed to it. He kind of doesn't take a risk in those aspects. He will move slowly, and there's some sort of like stubbornness in this person. Like once he set his mind on something, right, he will move towards it regardless of what people say. So I think in a relationship, he's sort of like he will direct the movement, but in his personal life, he will take things very slow. He'll be very stable. Yeah. Do you want to ask if you already know the new person? Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Does Juliet already know the new person coming towards her? Juliet, I'm getting no. I think it's an entirely new person. Maybe someone you haven't even met. Is it someone who Juliet has not met at all? Yeah, Juliet, I think you haven't met him. I'm so curious now. Who is this guy? Yeah, so just be open to the possibilities. Maybe he's like right around the corner. Same. Oh my god. I hate it when like people say like someone is coming and I'm like just who's that? No problem, Juliet. Thank you for helping me with the list. No, but this one is your own life, so it's okay. But I'm curious about it also, so I'm the nosy one. Okay, so like I'm going to end the live and I'm coming on after I charge my phone. Yeah. So it depends on how fast my phone charges. Hi John. John, currently the free list is closed. You can catch me on my next live for a free reading. Yep, so see you all. Thank you for joining me today. Have a good day or a good night or whatever time it is. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.